Modern women have proven time and time again that they are not worthy partners for men and they do not deserve men. This is the generation that has rendered men's efforts useless and irrelevant and cares only about themselves.
Women are getting very, very, very picky. Very picky. It's like, you got to make six figures. You got to have the nice car. You got to have the nice apartment that you keep really nice. You got to be a protector. You've also got to let me somehow run the house and be the boss of the house when it comes to big decisions. I mean, listen, you got to be really good looking. You got to be in shape. And what I always say is, when you make these demands, always look in the mirror and self-reflect. What are you bringing to the table? What are you willing to do? Do a proper, realistic self-assessment, because otherwise you're only hurting yourself. You're going to say, all these guys aren't good enough for me. I'm not even going to give them the second look. And maybe there are some really good guys out there that maybe they're not a 10, but maybe you're not a 10 either. And maybe a realistic assessment of that would open up a whole bunch of really wonderful opportunities for you that could work out really well.
What do you guys bring to the table?
I'm funny as
Good genetics.
Tell the joke.
Oh, no, not like in that sense, but like, I don't know, you gotta get me at the right time.
I don't know what mine is. Well, I'm like saying like we could make like NFL players together because I'm 5'8".
Oh, shit. If you guys want NFL players, you know who to pick to hit up.
Herbert's birthday, Paris, and he asked me to marry him on the first date when the lights turn on.
What do you bring to the table?
Everything.
You don't know?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Name one thing.
I don't want to say on camera.
What do you bring to the table?
Everything. I got 2 kids, you know what I mean? So everything. If you're willing to provide for my kids, then everything.
Everything like what?
My kids, my life, my mental health, everything, like everything. Everything you want to know about me, I'll bring to the table for sure.
What the
It never gets better.
You got kids?
Yep.
How many?
2. I only want guys around me that can do stuff for me.
Do stuff for you like what?
Everything, like anything that I need done. I like nice things. I like to look nice.
So you need to go buy them nice things then?
No, my guy's gonna buy them.
What do you bring to the table?
Go to a restaurant, find you a waitress, and then you ask her what you want and she'll bring it to the table.
So you don't add no value to a man, basically, that's what you're saying?
I feel like a woman is supposed to be a pretty princess and just look pretty and get things.
Get things while you do nothing?
Essentially. He gotta be doing something. I don't want nobody lazy around me.
Yeah, but it seems like you're the only one who lazy. There's plenty of women out here that's willing to bring to the table to add to their situation or to their relationship.
No.
You're not trying to do none of that.
No.
But send them like you a gold digger.
I am.
So honestly, you can get out. How about that? Because I don't gold diggers.
Show me which one of you is gonna be a gentleman. Show me.
It's like a very trick ass question, you know what I'm saying? But you guys in a relationship?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, why you bring it to me?
I'm Italian.
Dual citizenship.
Yep.
Dual citizenship.
I bring dual citizenship to the table.
You bring dual citizenship to the table?
Yeah. Like you can get dual citizenship.
That makes relationship work?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Shit, that's why I bring it to me, like you having dual relationship, dual nationality to make the relationship work.
Of course.
I don't feel like that though. Why bring it to me?
My dual citizenship and cooking, I guess.
What's that you say?
Cooking. Cooking, brains. I like planning. Let's see. This guy looks like he wants to be in it. Oh.
Oh, okay. What's that? You say
Well, there
cooking?
she goes. Yeah, I bring a lot to the table. The whole table, I guess.
Oh, you bring the whole table? Was that your girlfriend?
Yeah, she's one of my girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
For quite some years, the roles of women in relationships have been unclear and questionable. It's only good for men to check if the woman they want to be with is also unclear and confused about her roles in the marriage. Women have started or want to assume the position of a baby or disabled in marriage. They want to ride on the back of men's effort and sweat and go ahead to claim equality.
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
I brought this video in as a throwback to when Steve Harvey said men should not ask what women bring to the table. Well, my father once told me, don't listen to a man based on how good or reasonable what he says is. Judge him based on the result of what he says. Steve Harvey said men shouldn't ask what women bring to the table because the woman can bring another him to the table, but he allegedly got cheated on and he is on his third marriage. This man said women should think like men, but he clearly thinks like a woman. What on earth does he mean by what happened to men being responsible, as if that's all there is to a relationship? What is wrong with demanding women to be responsible? When women make everything about money, they believe that's all there is to a relationship and marriage. Many women, including Steve Harvey, has turned men into ATMs, and that is wrong because even ATMs get maintenance. I came across a verse in the Bible one day that says, "Do not muzzle the ox that treads the mills." This is all men ask for. If I am responsible to you, you should be responsible to me. When these women are asked what you bring to the table, they talk about their beauty and body and all sorts. But the thing is, there are countless beautiful women. What separates your dumb ass from those women? Why do I have to choose you and not them? As a man, you gotta stay away from these three women that answer the question, what do you bring to the table? Like this. Number 1, those who say, I bring everything to the table, because in reality, they have nothing. Number 2, women who say they bring pussy to the table. These are the worst set of modern women. They believe their pussy is their superpower and they think men have to deserve it. But the jokes are what you have to do to deserve it is very cheap. All you have to do is look rich and comfortable. So these are the hoes. They are gonna marry you and go cheat on you in Miami. Number 3, women who declare their achievements when asked what they bring to the table. These women are the ones who want to be another man in the marriage. It's hard for them to respect men, and at the end of the day, from personal experience, they are just mouth makers. They do not have anything to bring to the table in the area of finance. In fact, they keep their money to themselves if they have, because they become lazy when they become comfortable with a provider. This is where this video takes a new direction. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, kindly subscribe now and hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop a new video. It's a source of concern to men that modern women have endless expectations and limited responsibilities. These women want providers, supporters, and emotional dumpsters, and they have their rule of sixes with the word 6 by 6 by 6, meaning 6 packs, 6 figures, 6 feet.
Why do women often choose to make lists of what they want in a relationship rather than what they bring to the table?
Do they though?
Well, I mean, don't a lot of women say they want like a guy who's 6 feet tall and 6 figures and 6 pack?
Yeah.
So we call that the rule of sixes, but you don't typically see a woman saying...
But I mean, it could go both ways, but it's always been in society where the man has to be the man in the relationship. That's how I want him to be, the bigger person, the one to bring everything to the table.
If they don't see a guy that's 6'5", 6'2", basketball player, NBA, if you don't make over 5K or 12K or however much, it's to the standards. The standards are overwhelming, and I blame social media.
I thought you had a man, though.
I do, and I'm single until I'm married. Unless you bring in something more than my man can bring me.
What you mean by that?
Everything is negotiable.
So basically, he pay all your bills, he do everything.
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
I mean, he sounds like a pretty good guy then.
I know he is. It's a shame.
What you mean?
That's the law. I didn't make the rules. I need to make sure I have a monthly allowance. Like,
what?
Yes, what you thought?
A monthly allowance?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to discuss that first and foremost, and then we're going to break down the other requirements.
What's the other requirements you talking about?
It's going to be paying for my tuition. It's going to be startup costs associated with my business.
I got to do all those things?
Yes, absolutely, and more. I just got started.
But why you can't pay your own?
Why would I when I don't have to? Like, I have the power. Like, the cards are in my hands.
That's what you really think, huh?
That's what I know. That's why my bills are paid.
I like to travel. What you like to do?
I love to travel.
You do?
Yes. So where we going to Dubai?
I think you could travel and get the fuck out my car.
Oh!
These delusional modern women want equality but not partnership. They want a man who is gonna work like a camel and still cheat on him. This girl begging alms just said the cards are in her hands and she plays the games, and that's how she gets her bills paid. I don't feel sorry for her boyfriend. I feel shame for him for refusing to train his girl and being a simp and making her bring shame to herself and him. I made a video about simping. Women are worried as men are not simping anymore. You should watch it after this video. These women don't want to be responsible wives or partners. They only want to sit and have men serve them like some fucking waiters and still pride themselves on it while being ungrateful. I see videos of women saying asking women to do their traditional roles is reducing women to a housemaid, and yet these women want the men that can provide and meet all their needs, but they can't cook and clean the house after them. This is such a fucked time for men to live, but there is a solution. Wait to the end of the video.
And that's called providing. And I want to make sure that y'all understand that men provide in more than just a financial way. And that's my problem, because if I sit here and ask, okay, cool, if I pay every bill in this house, right, and I fix everything in this house because I'm an electrician, what are you bringing to the table? As a woman, what do you realistically do other than have sex?
Well, nothing, and that's the problem. In my video on simping, I explained that when a woman tells you that she brings her pussy to the table, you should inform her that sex is not done by one person. It requires participation of a man and a woman. Let these women know that she can go ahead and pull her toys out from the shelf, but she should make sure that those toys pay her bill when she needs to pay their bills. Marriage and dating are no longer beneficial to men. It's all about what he can do, not what he gets in return. If you do not take care of the machine, it eventually breaks down. This is the reason why a lot of men are depressed. Let's talk about what you should do as a man. Martin Luther said, "You cannot keep birds from flying over your head, but you can keep them from building a nest in your hair." So it is important that you know that these women think they have power over men, and since you know it is not true, you have to live it. Never accept a woman who cannot instinctively tell you what she brings to the table, and she proves it by action. These women are plenty out there, but no one says that any one of them has to be with you. Never get stuck with these lazy-ass modern women. Never simp. Take charge of your life and be a real king. That's all for today on Latest Juice. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like my previous videos. Remember to drop your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. Share this video with whomever you would like to watch it. Thanks for watching, or